welcome to Toad TV. I'm Mary Beth.
I'm Helen.
And you guys know the spiel by now, right? We don't need to do this every day. Oh my god, I'm calling this like coronavirus hair because it's just like doing its own thing.
My excitement for the day, I cut my bangs.
Did you really?
I did.
I didn't even notice until you said something. Well, it's because you got them pushed back.
Well, no. It's because they've been so long I could pull them back. So today I'm just yesterday when we were dying, they were just like in my eyeballs.
Done.
Today is the day.
Today is the day.
I can't go to a hairdresser, so at the very least I'll cut the bangs.
At the thought of going to a hairdresser, you're starting to itch. Our dying is done. We have this big wholesale order, and it is not only done, but 16 out of the 20 colors are packed.
Yeah.
The last 4 are drying, and then they get packed tomorrow, so I'm so excited.
It's going to be so good to just get that
out.
Those boxes out the door.
Out. All right, so today we thought we'd show you some cross stitch that we're working on. Before we start, I am wearing the Firebolt shawl that Helen did out of the Crawdads Where the Crawdads Sing colorway with a little bit of illusion at the bottom. I would take it off and show you, except I'm wearing a stained shirt. It's clean, it's just stained, so.
I'm wearing the Blur.
Drusilla.
That was very rude.
I love you. Anyway.
And it is done up of 7 of our colors. So crochet.
Yes, beautiful.
And
always gets people's
also
attention.
Not coming off.
Right, gets people's attention at shows.
Yeah.
That's really one that stops them. All right, so let's talk cross stitch.
Okay.
All right, I have 3 different things to show.
All right, you go first then.
Okay. I started, when we were talking the other day about feeling a little down, starting a new project is always good. So I have started the Spring Freebie. Spring Freebie. This is by Little Stitch Girl. It's on her website. You can go and find it. She's given it out for free.
It was part of the Be Well series, right?
I think so, yes.
Okay.
So
it's littlestitchgirl.com.
Yep. And
you picked your own colors.
I did. I did not go by their colors. I figured we have Color and Cotton. We were part of a Color and Cotton floss club. So I thought, we've got these colors that we never ever use. So I'm going to use them. So this is where I am so far. It's very small.
It's very pretty though.
Yes. All right. It's just the way I'm looking at it. All right, because I'm seeing the window reflected in the frame. No. Okay, so there you go. That's what it is. I am using. I didn't bring it with me. I will write it out at some point, but I've just picked colors from the Color and Cotton flosses that we had gotten that looked springish, and
I love the N. How variegated that color is.
Yes, I know the blue is called Mermaid Folly.
But that N is all just one color, so that's just how variegated the color is.
It's so pretty. So pretty. So I'm really, this is quite a fun stitch. I really do enjoy stitching letters. So yeah, that's what I am doing with that one.
Okay. My first one is my Satsuma Street Alice in Wonderland stitch along. I'm enjoying it much more now that I have gotten out of borders and actually doing something. So
she's got arms now.
Yeah, I have about 3/4 of Alice. She's the first panel is down the rabbit hole, so she's falling down the rabbit hole.
Oh my god, I love it.
Yeah. So
I really love the fact that you just have 2 eyeballs and no face yet.
I'm using all her called for DMC, and I just have a little bit more. I will not finish this panel by tonight, which is when the next clue comes out. But I'm getting closer to getting on schedule.
Yeah.
So
I can't wait to see what the next one is.
I know. So
I'm really excited.
I'm assuming I'm going to go White Rabbit, but we shall see.
Because it had the ears, right?
Yeah. So,
all right. I am continuing to work on my months of the year, the Jardin Privé months of the year. And this is what the pattern looks like. So I'm doing April now. I didn't have the right colors for March. I have to find the right colors for March. So I'm working on April. And April is the house. And then there's a big flower over here, and April goes across.
Are you using
Right
DMC or are you doing
No, I'm doing their colors. I am doing their colors as called for.
So it is DMC.
It is DMC, yes. Okay. Because they're just small little things.
Yeah.
There's no great big thing that would be good for, you know, extended or fancy floss. So I figure, besides, we had the DMC.
I was going to say, if we've got the DMC, just, yeah.
Yeah. So that's what that is. And that is coming along nicely. However, I did put it down to start the spring one, and I've been working on that kind of.
I continue to plug along on my Spring Moon by Alessandra Adelaide. Drew seems to think that we should be playing with her.
Yes.
So I am right about here. So, I mean, if you look at the picture,
You're getting close.
I am getting close. So,
bless you. Burping, sneezing, you're a mess. Oh my goodness.
So the last couple days, I've been working on this moon in here.
I'm trying to, okay, there.
And then I did this flower this morning. I did the red moon this morning and the flower in the red. And I'm about to start doing this color, the antique lace in this section. So,
Cool.
yeah. It is beautiful, and I love it. Which is what I say every time I show it, so.
I am throwing a stinky duck. You know when dog toys get loved a little too much, and then they're very, very wet and smelly? That's what that one is. Okay, my,
You know when dogs get very wet and smelly?
my last one is my woodland sampler. And the sheet is somewhere that is not here. So I'm just going to show it. That's how far I am. I've been working on that.
These colors are just so pretty.
Oh my goodness. I just love it so much. So this morning I got this tree right here done. I did it start to finish, which was really very satisfying. It's fantastic. I love it.
It is really.
That is my morning stitching. So that's what I work on every day.
We extended our morning a little bit this morning.
Just a little bit, because yesterday we didn't have much. The last couple of mornings we haven't had too much of a morning. So this morning, since today we spent the day twisting and labeling and packing and that kind of thing. It wasn't too demanding, so that we just took a little bit more of the morning, which was kind of nice. Yeah. So, hopefully you guys are, things are going along and as the new normal, I guess. We got cleared by our medical guru. My sister Amanda has told us that if we haven't shown symptoms by now, we should be good. So Saturday we get to go up and see my mom, which I think is going to be really good because she hasn't had anybody to talk to except my older brother, and he's dry at the best of times. So he actually said that she would probably do well to have somebody other than him come talk to her. So we're looking forward to going up and seeing her and spending a little bit of time with her. So that'll be good. However, we do have to plan things because
we have an 8 o'clock curfew.
Yeah, New Jersey's got an 8 o'clock curfew, so we've got to be back in the house by 8 o'clock. The latest
and when we go see my mom, she's 2 hours away, so it's not like we're driving down the street to see mom.
The latest thing is the Jersey Shore has passed a law that nobody is allowed to rent to third parties between now and May 31st.
May 1st.
May 1st? May 1st. Nobody's allowed to rent to anybody between now and May 1st. So, like short-term rentals, you can't do it.
Which, I think...
Well, the reason they were saying, the township is the one that put it, that we saw, and the reason they're saying is the full-time residents down here are, about 1,300?
No, it's 3,100 for the township.
Okay.
Which is just 1/3 of the island.
But the hospital that services Long Beach Island, Manahawkin, and Barnegat only has like 120 beds.
Yeah.
So that they're saying, stay in your hometown because we don't have the resources.
And it's not just that. They were saying the decree was also that there's one supermarket to service the island, and it is not staffed or stocked for a summer crowd.
Right.
So, and now, April, May, it's not summer crowds yet, but you see an uptick in population. So they can't handle it.
Right.
And I think the biggest thing is the hospitals, but also the supermarkets, because a lot of the residents down here are elderly, and the year-round residents are elderly, and if you get an influx of people, you're taking the food away from the elderly, and food and resources,
Right.
and the toilet paper.
So it's the kind of thing that's.
And where Mary Beth and I are capable of driving someplace else other than the Acme on the island to get food and stuff. Some people are not.
Well, no, and I mean, a bunch of people, I know that there are a group of people that are delivering to elderly people, which is really kind of nice. You call in your order, place your order with Acme, and they are volunteering to drive around and drop your food off for you.
And keep them home.
Yeah. So. Well, that's the big thing, so that's why we're going to go up, but before we go, we're stopping at the supermarket so that we can pick up stuff for my mom and my brother so they don't have to go out. We're trying to keep it that they're not getting out. So, although my mother does ride her bike every single day up and down.
Yeah, I mean, keeping those two inside is not a chore.
Yeah.
It's just...
They are not fighting to get out and socialize.
But if they need something, they're also very independent, and I will go get it.
Right.
I will not ask somebody for help, and it's just, okay, we're trying to just, beat the need.
Right.
So that...
Be proactive.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So that is where we are. We have to make cookies because we're going to do that, I think, tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
We're going to make cookies and bring them up with us and stop off in Red Bank and drop some with my other brother.
Who we need to lay eyes on.
Yeah, because he's by himself, so we want to make sure everything's okay with him. He wasn't feeling well the other night, which is why we kind of had that down day, because he had some really...
He had the flu.
Scary kind of symptoms, but...
Knock wood, it's so far looking like it was just a flu.
Yeah, so we're hoping, fingers crossed, that he's going to be okay. So yeah, that's and so we're gonna stop and stand at one end of the driveway and leave him a box of cookies, and then we'll drive away and he can come down and get them.
It's the kind of thing where it's like I just want to lay eyes on him and make sure that he is as well as he says he is.
Right.
So.
So that's what we have planned, and then
we get to go out.
I know.
So exciting!
I'm really very happy. I'm just very, very happy. Tomorrow I'm going to show you my shawl that the Casapinka olive pink shawl that I'm just having so much fun with.
I get to show my shawl tomorrow.
Yes, you do. We did put out our third and final clue of the fairy tales. So love your guesses so far.
Yeah.
It's not the little red hen. I'm sorry. I'm just going to point it out there.
I will say, based on our comments, it's not Pinocchio and it's not Peter Pan.
Okay. Also, the ants and the grasshopper is a good guess, but no, that's not it either. So, also brackets. We're down to our final two colors.
And it's going to be a landslide.
Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure Moonstone's going to take it, but
Mary Beth and I kind of figured this is Moonstone crocheted up from the
we
very
picked it from
beginning.
Yeah.
That it was going to either be Moonstone or Christmas at Hogwarts.
The thing is, when we do shows, the color that people come in and touch first almost always is Moonstone. Neither of us picked it to win because we went with our favorites.
Right.
So I went purely by favorites. But if
my
I had
bracket
picked,
might have been a little bit better if I went via sales.
yeah, I know I could have done a lot better. But I really,
the surprise to me is Mer People.
yeah.
Obviously, it's a surprise to Spike too. I mean, you just did not see that coming.
Burping dogs all over the place. Mer People was a bit of a surprise.
Yeah, because it hasn't been out that long, but it has not been as popular as you people seem to make it be.
Right. So yeah, no, it's kind of cool, and that's one of the things we wanted to see was, you know, which one of these are going to take people's attention.
And the final 4, 3 of the 4 were blue and green.
Yep.
And then you had the crawdads, which Moonstone slaughtered. But
it's so pretty. It was kind of like Sesame Street. One of these things is not like
the
other. You know?
So you guys like your blues and greens.
Yeah, it's a blue-green year.
Yeah.
All right. So we will see you guys tomorrow. We hope everybody's doing well. Come visit us on our Facebook page, Crafting with the Toads, our Facebook group. Show us what you're working on, because it doesn't have to be, you know, Ravelry is just knitting. Our Facebook group is everything.
People have been putting up felted gnomes, and Marianne just started her entry to our knit-along. We are doing a knit-along. The Toad Hollow Into the Woods knit along.
Right.
She found a Pied Piper shawl, which I thought was so cool.
I'm going to have to go take a look at that.
Amanda's doing socks in our yarn.
We sent her a package. Okay. All right. So we will see you guys tomorrow with knitting projects and the new colors, and
they're so pretty.
They are. Wait till you see them. And then Saturday, we will be announcing the winner of the brackets.
Right. Well, no, tomorrow. Oh, you mean the winners that we're giving away?
Right.
Okay.
Saturday, we will show the prize and announce the winner.
Okay.
Okay? All right. Have a wonderful afternoon, everybody. And
stay safe.
Stay sane. Make something pretty.
Right.
And we will see you tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Bye.